I know you are thinking about using social media more effectively, but you don't know even where to start as an agent. If you're an agent, give me 5 to 10 minutes of your time and I will show you a fun exercise you can do today. So that helped me to find my market and my niche. If you don't know at all where to start on social media, we have a 7-step guide. We are messaging you so that you can implement this today to get new client opportunities. Put down below 7 steps and I personally will message you this 7-step guide, what you can do every day on social media to get new client opportunities. And if we have not been formally introduced, my name is Annett, real estate broker and your favorite real estate marketing mentor, where we are helping agents discover social media for their business with organic marketing and through paid advertising. The choice is yours. And when we are talking about social media, I know many are thinking about to implement more effectively social media into their business, then this is for you. And we have 8 exercises you should do today to find your market so that you can start implementing more effectively your social media strategy. So let's get right to it, where we are starting with number 1, where we want to create our own market. What does it mean? I want to make sure that I understand who I want to serve. Finding the area you want to serve, maybe demographically, maybe geographically. Who do you like to work with? That is maybe a question you should ask. Do you want to serve demographically or geographically? So you have 2 choices up there. Geographically means you are focusing on an area, on a zip code, on a community. But if you want to maybe serve demographically, first-time home buyer, move-up buyers, sellers, buyers, veterans, military, retirees, the choice is yours. So make sure that you understand who you want to serve and who do you like to work with the most. Then in our step number 2, we want to make sure that we want to develop a service only we are providing. That is not too hard because many agents are doing the same. So you want to develop a service only you are able to provide, and that that people are coming to you because they know you are the trusted advisor in your area. So think about what can you do different. Many agents came into the business because they was not satisfied. They didn't get what they wanted from their previous agent. That is a point where you could start developing a service and create a unique selling proposition for that service so that people exactly think of you when they are ready to the agent they trust. Number 3 is you want to make sure that you know about your external forces. That means when we are doing social media, we want to make sure that we know when we can create our content. So one external forces could be you have a family and kids running around during the day at certain times. So you want to set aside some time where you can make thinking, where you can do your videos, where you are not interrupted by your daily lives. An external force also could be that you not always have internet available if you are in a rural area. So maybe you have to go somewhere. So make sure everything that can interrupt you in your business that you are aware of, so that you can schedule around the times or schedule around the forces so that you are not prevented from doing the work you need to do. So write them all down and then the one problem and you find a solution. So the kids are running around in the afternoon. Maybe you are able to create all your content in the morning. Maybe your husband can take care of the kids for 1 or 2 hours. It's all depending what your forces are, but you want to think about it because it is important that you are staying consistent in with social media, with your content, and with what you are providing. Number 4 is you want to think about what value and solutions you can provide to your audience. So maybe value would be you create a monthly market report. Maybe you have a list of buyers. Maybe you have a list of sellers. It's all depending who you want to serve and how you can provide valuable, relevant, and provide solutions to the problems your audience is having. You want to write them down, and we will go much deeper what you can do with it. You also, and that is our tip number 5, want to communicate with your audience. You want to make sure that if somebody is on social media and asking you a question, that you are communicating with them in Messenger, under the feed. And again, we will talk more about this in our 90-day series. So make sure that you put some time every day that you are able to communicate with your audience, with your market, answer their question, and go in communication contact, because as you know me, conversations are the quickest way to closings. So you want to start conversations and want to communicate with your market. Don't leave any question unanswered. Our tip number 6 is you want to become a credible resource in your market. So you want to think about what credible content you can create in your market. Credibility would be where you showcase what you know about buying, selling, your demographics, your market, why people are moving out, why people are moving in. And that is where you start to create content that gives you credibility for your market. Number 7 would be you want to make sure that you want to implement the steps and strategies you have in place. So maybe you can systemize some strategies. You have some tools in place because you need to implement on a consistent base. So make sure put down all the tools. If you follow up, you have a CRM, your emails, know one to email. So that is all where you want to have a strategy in place. You can put in place or a system that helps you to implement all the steps you need to take on social media. One would be maybe Creator Studio. Creator Studio helps me to stay consistent with my content because I can schedule out the content for days, weeks, and months. That is a strategy I am implementing so that I can stay consistent on social media in front of my audience. So think about the tools you are having, and you will certainly learn more here during our 90-day video strategy we are coming up here on our channel. And our final recommendation is you want to analyze your competition. What does it mean? You want to be aware what your competition is doing. That is where you now go into maybe 3 brokerages, maybe 3 of your closest competition, maybe research 3 agents in your market. So that is that you understand what they are doing, and you will quickly find out almost everybody is doing the same. That will help you to develop your service, your unique selling proposition from step 2, so that you can stand out in your market. But do a market research, do research your competition, what they are doing and how they are doing it, so that you are aware what is going on in the area and with your competition. So I hope this helped you. I quickly will go over again. Once you want to create your own niche or your own market, develop your service and your unique selling proposition, identify the external forces that may hinder you to create consistent content on social media. You want to communicate with your market, answer their question, and help them to solve problems. Number 6 is create credibility content. So be aware what content you can create to come over credible and trustworthy as an agent. You also want to implement a strategy, put a strategy in place so that you can stay consistent on social media. And number 8 is research your competition, analyze them and know exactly what they are doing. If you don't know where to start at all, we do have a 7-step guide what you could do every day on social media. So put down 7 steps, and I personally will message you your 7-step guide so that you can implement this today to start conversations and get